Do you know how difficult it is to find a good blood brother? I'll have your head for this.
Here in Mordor, we don't judge. No, we skip right to the execution. You don't mind if we take your city and massacre its people, will you?
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruise. So now I'm gonna kill you, for all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him.
You're going to skewer me. Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down.
You serve the Bright Lord now.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart, which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Ooh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
Oh, he is big, isn't he? But I'm not afraid. Let him out! Man's Trial by ordeal is a time-honored tradition. Like a funeral.
Az Adar.
If you lot are done talking, let's gut this talk.
You there! Ranger! Pick up a lot of that stuff, do you? There was a time when I was interested in that sort of thing, collecting odd bits and that. But then after a while I had to ask myself, what's the point? And I'd ask you the same question. Oh, and I'd also kill you. Wait, what's going on? Do you know how much grog I've had? I don't. But I do know that I'm gonna kill you. And then... oh, wait. I'm gonna have some more grog. And then I'm gonna kill you!
How you going, boss? Well, see you're expanding already. Beauty. You know what you should do? Is make that bloke your bodyguard. Anyone looking to carve his way across Mordor needs a guard or two. I mean, I don't. Well, obviously. If it ever got to the point where I needed a hand on the battlefield, I'd cut my own throat. But you should have some added muscle. No shame in it.
He is more scared of me than I am of him, I reckon. Open the cage!
Hi there! Here I am! Hope you're ready for me!
Oi, Glob! There he is! Get after him! Try and catch me!
I was there, you know. I saw the look on your son's face when we slit his throat. I heard the panic in your wife's voice before she bled out. And now, I'll finish what we started at the Black Gate.
All right, boss. Got yourself another hanger-on, have ya? You'll have a proper army in no time. But you gotta remember, an army needs orders to follow. And I'll tell you what's always a popular one. Murder. Command that new follower of yours to gut some bugger you don't like, and that'll free you up to gut somebody else at the same time. And remember to keep the target's weaknesses in mind. If he's terrified of fire, there's nothing funnier than sending someone to clobber him with a fire weapon. Oh, that's proper music, that is.
Fear not, my beasties. You'll have your fill of man flesh soon enough.
That cargo lover will have no idea what hit him.
It's time! I'm calling you out, and then I'm knocking you down, running you through, and...
What are you doing here? You'll ruin everything!
no more talk! Let's get him!
How you going, Bright Lord? That bloke you recruited is a sneaky bastard. He'd make a top backstabber. What you want to do is to make him bodyguard to a war chief, so you can, well, stab him in the back. Of course, no war chief's gonna take on a bodyguard unless he's proved himself, and the place to do that is in the fight pits. How does surviving a few rounds make it trustworthy? No idea, but it's a bloody good laugh. And you'd be a drongo to trust an orc anyway, so it all works out. Go on, have a go.
Think you're tough? Well, I'm tougher.
I'm just getting warmed up here.
This does not kill me.
Man swine! Think I'm alone, do you? Wait till I blow this horn. You! How about I rub your nose in shock for a change, eh?
I don't know. Don't know.
Come on! I couldn't believe it when I heard it. My blood brother killed by a soft skin. I still don't believe it now that I've seen you. But my blood brother is still dead. And that means I have to kill you.
Outlaws are rare enough in Mordor. They're each lost hurts, but the fool who did this is going to hurt even more.
You probably think you can defeat me in combat. Well, there are 3 things wrong with that. 1, I'm stronger, so raw physical power. 2, I'm bigger. Similar to my first point, but it's also about weapon reach and the ability to absorb blows. 3, ferocity. You can't hope to compete with an Uruk there. We're just naturally more... Now, have I done 3? Oh, I lost count.
Man's wife! I will reclaim this high deer, for I am chosen. I serve the Witch King, just as you shall.
Men swines, I reclaim this tower for the Witch King. You will die in its shadow.
Ranger! Your actions are folly! This hide here belongs to the Witch King! Run, swine!
Will you struggle like this one did? Will you scream like he's about to? Or will you just grit your teeth and take it?
Rakotagis! Sanzimiko!
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass, but to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of bloke.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
only the choicest materials. I scoured them to strip away fat, soften them by pounding in dung, and soaking them in caragor brains. And when I slip into your cured hide, I make you look good.
We need to press on to the courtyard.
Ripper gear this lot has. Maybe I'll pick up a sword for myself. I could use a new toothpick.
Pick your teeth later. Right now, we need to take the fort.
Righto, boss. I'll chew my way right through it.
My boys will catch hell for giving you a foothold after all this is done. But first, we're gonna slaughter you and your rebel army.
Hoorah!
I'll fancy this fort capturing business. And once this one's yours, you'll need a new overlord. I'd like to throw my hat in that ring.
What have I unleashed?
His potential is nearly unlimited.
Righto. Now I'll snuff the overlord for you.
Killing the Overlord will send a message throughout this region. That message comes from
Righto.
This fort belongs to the Bright Lord now!
Can't hear anything in this. I thought I recognized that voice.
Ratbag?
So much to catch up on. Where do I start?
How about your death?
What? You mean getting hit by the hammer? There's a headache at most. I mean, you want to kill an Uruk, you gotta take the head clean off. Does the job every time. Well, most of the time, I think. I don't know. Never really been sure about that.
Oh, I'm quite sure it's all the time. Allow me to demonstrate.
Bruce. Welcome. The man, he's a friend. The Olog, watch him. Make sure he don't do anything suspicious, like, you know, kill me.
How did you end up here?
Well, I was captured by some slavers, actually. They weren't all slavers. Two were cannibals, one was a necromancer. Fun bunch. They captured this Olog. Oh, he was in rough shape. We were cage mates until I sprung us out of there. Olog jumps out, arms go a-flying, and then here we are, the best of friends.
Muranam Kirinu Rachanuk.
Oh, right. I should tell him about the fort thing. Thank you for that. It's kind of a long story. Ranger killed the old overlord, now it's ours.
Ranger?
Oh, yeah, I named him after you.
I'm honored.
Well, it's been nice catching up and all, but Bright Lord and me just came by to tell you that the fort's ours now.
Right, Lord. Well, you are welcome to it, Right, Lord. Me and Ranger are done with the Overlord game. It's a right pain. You gotta feed your followers, train your followers, make sure you don't get killed by your followers. Yeah, it's a right bother.
Ooh, well, your worries are over, because now I'm overlord.
No. No, not you. Anybody but you. Whatever you need, Ranger. Me and Ranger have got you covered. Wait, Ranger. It's a little confusing, isn't it? But the point is, Bruce cannot be Overlord.
Zupakin. I'm not working for these two, I'll tell you that right now.
That works out perfectly, because we got no current openings for half-wits.
Squabbling fools. They have their uses. You must choose our overlord with care.
Maybe
You read my mind.
I am a mighty, vicious, what? Olog's friend.
We fought and suffered, but still we stand. There is a new power in Mordor. You! In the days ahead, we will fight other battles and claim other fortresses. But starting today,